Hello, YouTubers, diecast collectors. It's Jared White, the J-Man 63, and in today's YouTube video, I have a car that needs absolutely no introduction whatsoever, and that is the Steve McQueen Bullitt 1968 Ford Mustang GT in Highland green and in beautiful 1/18 scale by Greenlight. That's right. This is my first Greenlight diecast. I am a Greenlight virgin no longer. I have a 1/18 Greenlight. As you know, I love their 1/64th, and unfortunately though, most of the recent 1/18 offerings have been kinda eh. But this one, I actually like it because everything opens on it, it displays well, it's a really nice piece. It's everything I like about what Greenlight used to do for their diecast. And unfortunately it did not come with a driver figure. I wish it did. It was a little disappointing that this one didn't, and I thought the listing had it with a driver figure, but alas it did not. Anyway, it is a nice car, and I refuse to return it because I love it so much. But there he is on the box. And then here's the side right here, Steve McQueen Bullitt. And here's the other side with the box art. And this is the little excerpt on the back if you want to pause and read it. But yeah, and there's Greenlight right there. And then on the bottom here is all your information about licensing and whatnot. Alright, so that's the boring box art stuff out of the way, and I know you guys aren't really interested in that, but I like to show the boxes since I don't unbox them usually on camera. Anyway, I think this is going to be like one of the only real comprehensive reviews of the Greenlight Bullitt Mustang that I've seen out there, so let's crack on with this, guys. Anyway, that beautiful Highland green paint looking very striking on the exterior. And then you got these side vents right here, which are painted up, and I will say they match the trim very nicely. And then you got the chrome on the side scoops here. Nice chrome door handles. Beautiful looking smoky American Racing torque thrust wheels that look so badass on these muscle cars. I love the torque thrust, although I will say these rear wheels are a bit stiff. I don't know why. They don't really want to roll as freely as the front ones do, but that's not really a big nitpick. Okay, so anyway, there are marker lights on the side here, and they do have chrome surrounds around them, which is very nice. They have a little peg right there, but they are lensed. And the front end here has little headlights here with chrome bezel. There's a little peg in them, but they're not bad. And then you got JJZ 109 here on the license plate, which is a California tag because this car was in California. Interestingly enough, the bad guy's car was going to be a Ford Galaxy originally, but they were too heavy, so they were replaced with Dodge Chargers. So the box kind of tells you something interesting there. And Max, I'm trying to think what his name was, who modified the Max Bulkowski was his name, I believe. But I think the engines and brakes and suspensions were modified, but only the Chargers were only the Chargers had the suspension mod done to them to cope with the streets. So the Mustangs were modded up, I guess, to keep pace or something. Okay, so anyway, back onto the review. There is a mesh grille in the front end, and it's a plastic panel, but there is a mesh in there, so it's not just a plastic piece made up to look like a grille, which that's actually some very nice work done by Greenlight there. And anyway, and here's a side again, panning down the side here. Nice door handles with the chrome mirrors. Well, actually, these mirrors aren't chrome. These are actually smoked out mirrors, so I don't know if it was supposed to originally be like that in the movie, or I don't know if Greenlight missed a paint app on those. I I'm guessing they may have supposed to have been smoked out. I mean, there is a sticker on them, so I don't know why they're all smoky like that. Here's the door handles right here with the little chrome locks. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a little cap right here where the antenna would be at, so they did include like a little chrome cap so the antenna's in the down position. Alright, so onto the motor. And there are some little indicators in there. I don't know if they're indicators or what, but there's little things inside of there. But I'll show you the motor real quick. The powerhouse, the 390 cubic inch powerhouse that these Mustangs had, and this is the main course of the show for you guys. I know I love looking at model motors myself and seeing these engine bays and opening stuff up and taking a look inside, and I know you guys enjoy it too. But they did a very nice job on this motor here. They did all the paint work, and you can actually see through to the interior. There's little holes right there where the hinges are, so I kind of wish they'd cap that off because you can see the interior in there. That kind of bugs me. Your feet are going to get hot from the motor. I don't know why they did that. I hate when they don't cover up the interior panel with paneling. It bugs me. But anyway, the engine's pretty nice. But like I said, these aren't the actual spring and scissor hood hinges like on my General Lee model. So it's gonna have those dog legs on there. But it's a very nice motor. Very well done up. And onto the interior. Onto the interior. The interior is another one of my favorite parts about showing cars, because that's where the driver drives, and that's where Steve McQueen would have been sitting in the movie. But the interior is very nice. I've seen Bullitt a lot. Bullitt's a really good movie, and I love the chase sequence in it. But the steering wheel works with the steering. It's pretty nice. And here's the interior paneling right here. Seat belts. All very nicely done up. Trying to get to the other side here. Here's the other side of the interior right here with the floor shifter. Anyway, so the seats are a vinyl material, and if you look real closely, there are actual seat belts on the inside of the car. The door hinges, I would probably caution and be careful with them, because yeah, that one's getting a little loose now, but I would probably want to be careful with these, because these aren't really these aren't the tightest door hinges. I kind of wish they were a little, the door on this side's a little floppy, so yeah, I'm probably not gonna be opening that a whole lot more, because that really kind of irks me about this replica. It's still, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but I wish the doors weren't so loose. They still open pretty nice, but like I said, I wouldn't mess with them too much. And on the interior, I was going to mention there's a headliner in there, which they did that, and they did do actual gauges on there. So, and there's the door paneling. Alright, so now on to the trunk of the model. You would store your luggage. It does have actual picnic matting in there. There's no label for the jack or anything, but there is, I call it picnic matting, I guess you could say, because it was plaid. I just call it picnic matting. But they do put that in there, which is nice. Nice to see something other than a black trunk like on my Eleanor model, and the rear looks pretty good with the blacked out. Alright, so now, I know I'm kind of all over the place here with the car. The undercarriage is considerably done up well. There's all the bracing on the underside. I'm guessing this might be a tooling greenlight ripped from somebody, which they're pretty famous for doing. I wouldn't doubt it. To me it looks like some kind of Erdl. It might be an Erdl of some sort or something, I don't know. I was going to mention the hood on this one's kind of loose too. So on the underside, there is no there's no working suspension on this model, I was going to mention too. But it's still a nice model. For what you get, for what you pay for. If you don't want to pay for the auto art model and pay the upcharge, which auto arts are going to cost you anyway, I mean, you may as well get this. The suspension's pretty nice too. There's actual suspension work in the gas tanks there, and all of it's painted up. So if you want to put mirrors on your car and put mirrors underneath it, it's a pretty good display piece. Alright guys, so that is my review. I know I haven't had a haul video yet, but I am sort of giving you little tidbits of diecast goodness until I can get a haul video together. I'm waiting on one more acquisition and some little figures for something, and then I am gonna have a really epic haul for you guys. It's coming this month. It definitely will be. There is gonna be a haul this month, so stay tuned for that. Shout outs have been done, so like I said, thank you guys for commenting. Keep commenting, keep getting in your subscribers, and just keep commenting. Hit the notification bell for notifications, and just check out all my other videos. I have probably over 200 or 300 videos now, so I've been doing the YouTube thing for quite a while, and so like I said, guys, just keep giving me love and keep giving me subs. I'm Jared White, the J-Man 63. Till the next diecast review and the next haul, I'm out, guys. Bye.